Alright, that looked like it worked. Sorry, it took me a while to get this going. We're starting a little late today, but that's fine. We're fine, everything's fine. I'm fine, how about you? I hope you're good as well. We got great morale. We got not a lot of supplies, actually. We don't have a lot of supplies. We're just gonna get on the road. Wow, the game is shit lagging right now. That thing's still alive? The game looks like it's running horribly. I don't know, guys. This is really... Well, Jim, Wolfie, EQ. Ugh. Several humans in the Varel wander out of the old wood to rejoin. Almost all look dazed, moving by rote rather than purpose. Not much different than you and the scant few left of the caravan. Ivor pulls you aside. Look at us, Rook. There's not much to look at. Maybe that's what you mean. I couldn't do a damn thing to help. You've never seen the Varel like this. We all scattered like roaches. I don't know if all the ones missing are dead or just lost. I couldn't tell if we were chasing that serpent or trying to get away from it. And the way Ivan threw lightning at it. I've never seen anything like that. And I've lived a long damn time. Oh, God. I don't know what's happening. Like, the motion of the game is so choppy right now. I literally just restarted my computer. I don't know. Do I need to, like, defrag? Or run a driver? Or, virus scans? Like, it just looks so bad right now. It's frustrating as hell. I'm having a meltdown right now. Took me 20 minutes to get the stream started. It's fine. You must have wounded that thing 100 times before it stopped, then blasted open its side to save her. It was a pretty brave thing to do. Brave, stupid. I'm sure everyone here has a different opinion. None of them really matter because it happened. We move on like we always do. You both look toward Juno and Ivan. I don't know the first thing about Spellweaver, but I get the feeling he's not an ordinary mender. And the Valka being swallowed by a serpent and cut out with lightning, it sounds like one of Aleo's tales. How did she live through that? I don't know how any of us. He looks around. I guess not many of us did live through. The silence that follows becomes an unavoidable presence. It's a silent vampire. Alright, it's running a little better. There's like no frame choppiness. That banner is fluttering beautifully. Feel my heart rate coming down. It's alright. Juno's looking fucking horrible right now. Like, listen, as someone who is currently orange on one side and dark on the other side, and with dark circles under my eyes for my entire life, that is not the face of someone who is doing well. That is the face of someone who's about to fall over and die. When Juno stands from the cart carrying her, clansmen recall old prayers or pull children behind them. She takes in their frightened stares with grace, but beckons to Ivan to join her away from the caravan. The two menders are given privacy, but out of fear and respect. Ivor shakes his horned head. I'm not sure where all this is leading. These clansmen, what's left of them, aren't doing so good. I'll speak to the bigger families and try to calm them. That's not gonna work. While you're doing that, Ivor, I'll see what I can find out from the mender. You find a few family leaders and do your best to assure them that things will calm down. Waterfalls, smashed town, horse-born giant snakes, one father said. You got no clue what's coming. Others shout their agreement, but he calls for them to be quiet. Neither do any of us, and that's the truth. So we stick to your banner. The others lose the fight in their eyes and nod. Morale improve. It improved my morale. Wow, I am losing supplies very quickly. Well, it's a good thing we're at the fishing village of Fiskivik.
There are signs of recent fighting all around Fiskivik. But it might provide a meeting ground for all who scattered when the serpent struck.
That serpent. Days have passed since Eivind pulled Juno from the serpent. Though the Menders are mostly back to their normal selves, the clansmen continue to keep their distance. I am not sure I'm still cut out for this. We've lost a lot of people. Can't prepare for a giant snake busting up your camp. But these people depend on me. I gave them my oath we'd get to Aberrang. Then keep going. From the moment you left Skogar, you knew everyone wouldn't make it, but the rest can. Besides, what else can you do? You'll stay alive, and as long as you do, these people are going to follow you. Keep saying you instead of we. Are you trying to tell me something? Giant Varl sighs. Juno and Ivan, they want me to join them. What? Join them where? They haven't filled me in on most of the plan, but they said I'm needed, and that we're leaving the caravan. Leaving? All three of you? All three of us. Have you looked around lately? We lost almost half the damn caravan, and now you three want to leave too. I've seen who is left. A bunch of human and Varl who depend on you and Hakon. Not me. But I never would have made it this far without you. Then I've done my job. This isn't easy, but don't make it harder than it has to be. Before you can respond, Juno and Ivan arrive. Her hollow appearance catches you off guard. Iver told you of our plans. What he could. What's this all about? We are no longer good for the caravan. Our presence not only scares the clansmen, but puts them in real danger. Beyond that, the serpent's attack has clarified our need to move quickly. Something we cannot do without you. But this caravan needs the three of you. I need you to help get these people to Aberrang. That's not entirely true. We've been working on something learned about at Gyrethar. Oh god, I think I did this way better the first time. Gyrethars. Gyrethars Godstone. Ah, god damn it. That's right. Lend me your map. Confused, you hand your map to the Valka. She and Ivan hold it at the corners while tracing patterns with staff. The map glows faintly, and loose threads from her cloak and his tunic snake through. The image pulses, it looks alive. I don't wanna wait for our life to be. What the shit? Valka Jokol, Grofhelm, Curvain, Setterlund, the Frozen North. Vater something. Alright. I can look at it, but I can't touch anything, apparently. Oh, what? Okay, I can touch stuff on my side of the map. Fiskivik. While Olmgolstader growed rapidly, many of the fishermen elected to move their business to the other side of the bay. It was both a success, in that they found untapped potential here for fishing. Excuse me, I think I yawned through that. And the failure in that within a couple of years, it became just as overrun as the town they were trying to escape. Ungolstader. Called Fishhook by the locals, Ungolstader was fittingly one of the most successful fishing towns, having discovered huge spawns of fish in the nearby bay. A victim of its own success, it grew so rapidly that it soon had emptied the harbor immediately surrounding the town within a few short years. Ormsfjord, the mouth of the Fiska Bay, where the Ormsa River begins. Despite the single opening, the Ormsa River moves quickly enough to carry ships long distances in a short amount of time. Well, I'm probably going here, to Fisheye. A small island sitting in the middle of the Fiska Bay, Fisheye is a favored place for fishermen who lurk the waters. It frequently passes between Ongolstader and Fiskevik, depending on whoever has made the latest bid to buy it from the current owner, or hired the most intimidating bodyguard. Let's talk about Aberrang. That's where we're going. Sorry to, confuse you with all this talk, but here's where we're headed to. From humble beginnings to the eventual seat of power for the king, Aberrang is the most populated and contested city throughout the human lands. Its towering obsidian walls have been pulled from the depths by the weaving powers of the Menders. As each new generation of residents builds another ring of walls, the city continues to grow larger, more indulgent, and more dangerous. Now, where are our Valkas? Other Valka are going to, a town, right? What the hell was it called? My bro... Bloverk. Are they also going to Aberrang? I don't know, shit. I'm lost. Why can't I click on anything on the dark side of the map? The gods may be dead, but few of their secrets remain. I've spoken about a darkness enshrouding the land, and now you bear witness to it on your map. The sky will soon reflect the truth shown here. Even the chasms opening across the land are displayed, but your path to Aberrang is clear. Speed will be your ally now. With so few, you should be able to outpace whatever comes your way. That's the same line. I still don't understand why you need Ivor. A one-armed Varl brings good luck. You shake your head, but refuse to look at the Varl. Ivor's strength and resolve will be necessary for us in the days ahead. It's the same resolve you use daily. You will have Hakon and the remaining Varl with your strength. But Ivor's my friend. Ivor exhales loudly like he's releasing a breath he's held in for ages. In all my years, I've never had another friend than you. I doubt that will change even if I live another century or two. And it sure won't change with distance, understand? No words come to mind, so you simply nod. You and the rest of the caravan are needed in Aberrang. What will assault you there will require every bit of your wits and strength to survive. And even then, you will perish if we do not succeed. How will I know if you succeed? You'll know, because you'll still be alive. You must get to the capital. You must stay alive. No matter what occurs, hold out as long as you can. Hold on until the darkness breaks. Silence follows her words. You keep saying a darkness, but what is it? Juno stares at you. Your concern about the darkness starts to fade until Ivan touches her shoulder. The darkness is a mistake, a part of this world never meant for you or us or anyone alive today. Then why is it here? Because Ivan, that's enough. The Valka looks at you. For a moment, her hard-eyed expression cracks. We're trying to do what we can. You notice her spear moving ever so slightly before your mind moves to other things. What can I expect in Aberrang? I wish I could promise you nothing but safety, but the Aberrang will be the refuge for so many. Clans will vie for power the way they always do, even in the face of destruction. Remember, you are the Sunderslayer. Your reputation will help you a great deal. That doesn't really put me at ease. Just use what you've learned on this journey to keep the others alive. Prepare to leave. I should get the clan ready to head up the coast, west to Aberrang. Oh. Well, instead of doing the incredibly smart thing, like, take a fucking ship. Are you kidding me? It's a goddamn fishing village. The water is so much faster than the land. Oh my god. Literally the worst possible decision you could make here. Holy shit. On the water, you can literally fish for food. Nets behind you while still moving at a reasonable pace. There's almost no chance you're going to encounter somebody you have to fight. Boom, bloom! My face is exploding. No, this, oh god. I may actually be physically sick from the terrible decision. Why? Why? If you were anyone else, I'd stick around to help, but there's no one alive better suited to take care of these. A guy with a boat could do better. Literally a fucking boat. Jesus, there's only like 400 people. Just get like 4 boats. You look at the giant Varl, who has been with you through so much. Do we see each other again, then? Depends on where we're going. I might like it better than around you. Seriously, I just want to go back to this. The ground is literally fucking cracking around them. They're constantly being attacked by dredge. Boat. The dredge don't have fucking boats. If they had boats, they would have used them by the river. This is a fishing village. It has to have boats. Ergo, you take what boats you can, you sink all the rest. The dredge are like, guess we can't use those non-existent boats. Uh-oh. And then you sail all the way to Aberrang. No problems. The land doesn't open in front of you. The fucking dredge don't eat you. The Craigsmen don't eat you. The fucking dogs in the forest, the Fae don't eat you. There's, oh, God, oh. I can't, okay, I can't keep doing this. I'll literally die. The two of you smile. Oh, and Rook, do everyone a favor. Clean yourself up. Depths, you're about to see your king. Looking down at your clothes and hands, you actually laugh and concede the point. Be well, Rook. You as well, Ivan. Ivor and Ivan find a small fishing... Look! Oh my god! Oh my god! They're smart enough to use boats. What the fuck? It's not that hard. Literally, 3 people can figure this out. You have hundreds of minds on your side. The once clear water of the Fiska Bay is turning green and foul as the Varl hauls the vessel toward the receding tide. I'm sorry for the hardship that has become your life. Though it probably means little to hear it from me. You've done great work in making it this far. Continue to push hard for the capital. With luck, my small force will face and defeat the darkness before it reaches you. I hope our efforts will not be in vain. Then I hope luck is with you as well. Take care of Ivor. The Valka gives you a small smile before following the other two. You turn to the caravan. Everyone on your feet. We're pushing to Aberrang. But not pushing in boats. For some reason, we're going to walk there. Along the land. You know, the long route. Oh, are we following, Ivor, Ivan, Juno? Jiven? Oh, I like that one. Yeah, we're following Team Jiven. Ow, that was my face. My face just hit my microphone. Welcome to Chapter 13. The fetters will be burst. Going back to Team Bulwark. Bulwark. He's in the fingernail weld. A ways from the woodcutter camp, where you found rest for the ravens, Polka joins you as you stare into the woods. Don't tell me you're fine when you're not. You're still having those damn dreams. You growl, feeling less like talking than ever, but knowing the shield maiden won't let it drop. I keep seeing Dredge in different ways. We're eating together, then they're gone. Once I was teaching them to fight and they respected me. It's not me, but it feels like me. Polka watches you, listening closely. In the dreams, I feel old, ancient, strong. But then the Dredge disappear and I feel... what? Sad. Like emptiness. Loneliness. Well, I happen to know all about loneliness among company. When you don't laugh, she shrugs it off. It's just strange that you're feeling kinship towards the Dredge. Have you tried talking to that stone singer we picked up? That would just get the Fae and Valka involved. Zephyr will get involved regardless. If the map's right, we'll hit Old Fort and be at the Valka Tower in Manachar soon. She'll have plenty to say there. And besides, who else knows anything about that darkness about to swallow us? Juno or whoever mentioned the darkness coming. She also said the Dredge would be running from that darkness too, but I don't see them. You hold up your hand, sensing something amiss. Polka and you both scan the trees. There. You point to an arrow, an archer losing her arrow and dodge it, roaring a battle cry. Great. Got my eye on you, Dredge. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Well, you're not the Dredge. There's literally no reason not to keep them together. Oh, the lag is so obvious right now. They won't live to learn their mistake. I mean, you had to know that this was going to be the opening moves. They got 7 health, so I'm just going to go ahead and smack this guy. Put 1 pump into it. Kill, and then a second kill. What? I don't even know, man. I don't know what's causing this game to look like garbage. Can I attack from here? Yes? Alright. Over. Double attack. Let's see here. Can I attack from here? No? Yes. Well, that was odd, but you know what? Okay. Hello, Baggins. I am not trying to rob you. Yeah, suck it. Oh, it canceled my turn. Well, it turns out it is I who shall be sucking. It's Bolverk. He double tapping all day long. I'm getting outplayed by these archers so hard. Yeah, no tricks this time, huh? Oh, it occurs to me I'm actually gonna beat the hell out of Volca. Well, that's somebody else's problem. Victory. Wow, you can tell it's lagging. Like, one of the attackers is trying to hold together a wound across his stomach. He whimpers as you approach. Who sent you? You growl. We escaped. They left for Abrang, left us in Gaular. Prisoners, no food, we were starving. He quickly ends his life before returning to the camp with Foka. Who is this fool? Yeah, let's talk, bud. You find the Varl near an empty barrel, staring at the darkness. He would be drunk if there was more mead for him. What is it we're doing here, Blood Axe? I mean, honestly, what's the plan rattling around in that head of you? I've tried to keep us all alive. And you don't find that strange? A Varl berserker playing den mother to a bunch of humans. You get in Sigbjorn's face with a deep growl. Maybe you've outlived your welcome here. Save your show of strength for one of your pups here, who might actually be intimidated. You grab the Warhawk by a horn and punch him in the gut. He doubles over, coughing. Yes, you do switch between protagonists in this game. Whoever is the leader of Caravan 1 and Bulwark. Bulwark is a Varl berserker who is a mercenary leader who gets tricked by Juno, the person from the other party. She used her dark mind magics to convince him to carry a box for free. And now he's like, well, I've got your stupid box, and I realize you tricked me, but there's no place to go but forward anyway. The red-haired Varl grunts, rearing up with a punch that catches you. When you recover, the ravens all gather around, some daring to cheer. Folka watches with interest. Hurl a barrel at his head. The barrel is a good weight in your hand. It moves quickly through the air, shattering against Sigbjorn's face, spilling salted fish on the ground. Before he can recover, you lay into him with heavy hits, punching him in the face and stomach until he falls. The fallen giant spits out the tooth. Whatever point you were trying to make, made it. You walk away from the cheering of the ravens. And good. Yep. As you know, the best way to keep your men under command is to beat the hell out of them by throwing salted fish at them during a freezing cold winter and breaking their teeth. Remember that this race, the Varl, like, live hundreds of years. So a broken tooth is like a fucking death sentence. At some point, if you keep fighting, you're just gonna run out of teeth. And then you can't eat fish anymore. You just can't. It's not possible. Let's go ahead and talk to Mender number 3. Valka Zephyr speaking quietly to Folka when you approach. It's not forbidden, only rare for Valka to have children. So, Nichols was like a son, not my child by birth. What did you do to him back in that cave? I did the only thing I could. The thing we never want to do. The Valka's eyes fill with tears. I forced a skip in the pattern, which won't mean much to you. Suffice it to say that menders usually repair skips or mistakes in the woven fabric of our world. They cover powerful exposed threads until all is right and the pattern is whole. I did just the opposite. You stare at her blankly. By skipping Nichols, I exposed a thread and used that power to end Eyeless's attack. And that cost Nichols his life. Yes, but it is a sacrifice every mender is prepared to make, should it be necessary. How do I know you won't try to skip me when we get to Manahar? Because I can't. It is a conscious choice a mender is taught how to make. Silence spans for a few moments. A brave kid, then. The ravens will remember him in a battle chant. I'm sure he'd have liked that. Was there anything else you wanted to discuss? Any idea why Galler would be abandoning its prisoners? I've been out of contact with the council since I departed for Bindle, but it can't be good if the prisoners were telling the truth about everyone fleeing to Aberrang. King Minoff will have a serious problem to handle. I wonder if Rook and the others know what they're heading into. They're not our concern. Enough talking, let's get moving. Agreed. We need to get this cart to Manahar as soon, and we're not far now. Let's look at the map today. Manahar. That's Aberrang. That's not Manahar. Jesus, where the hell is Manahar? Let me know if you see it on the map. Even with that 30-second delay, you might find it before me at this point. We're not far from Manahar. Yeah. Oh, is this it? Ah. Not that far from Aberrang. So we gotta hit the old road. Old Ford. Along with Fieldgate, the Old Fjord is one of the early constructions of man that remains from days when Aberrang was a modest series of farmhouses. Also much like Fieldgate, it sees far more traffic than its aging construction can handle, though it will most likely remain that way until it crumbles under its own weight. I mean, you have to know, it's Chekhov's bridge, right? They're like, oh, it might eventually destroy itself. In the last game, we actually destroyed a fucking impossible to destroy bridge. Of course we're gonna blow this one up behind us. The Varl are just gonna be like, I hit it with my axe, and it'll fall down, and the dredge will be like, oh no, we can't follow you. It's me, Mario. Alright. Manahar, the home of the Menders. Manahar was built near Aberrang, great expense, in exchange for the members' support at the capital and other diplomatic duties. Manahar itself, connected to the mainland by an unexpectedly stable rope bridge, houses apprentices in training, the Mender Council, and a vast library of writing and unusual items the Menders have collected over time. Alright, let me do some thinking real quick. Juno died. The Menders killed Juno, right? Ivan, it seems like maybe he's into Juno. He's his teacher. So she dies. He's like, yo, dog, that ain't right. And he reverses the skip. They're like, cool, she's dead. Now there's this giant pile of Juno-based power. And he's like, well, time to put that thread back. Fucking reweaves the loom. And that power has to come from somewhere, right? Like, bringing her back draws the serpent into this world, and the serpent's like, what's up, dudes? Just gonna try to eat the world. And Juno's like, oh, shit. This is bad. Seems like I should solve the problem. That's my current theory, that it's all Ivan's fault, and he's a jackass. Did it all for love. I would do anything for love, but I wouldn't destroy the world. Unless you were Ivan, in which case you would destroy the world. I'm hitting confirm, but nothing's happening. There we go. Alright, I got all your supplies. We're at great rest status, great morale. Let's make sure nobody's at. Oh, where my dudes at? Let's take Goonmunder and Bercy. You know what? Let's take Zephyr. Wow, this is not working at all. There we go. I'm telling you. So, like, be clear here. I can run Overwatch on Ultra. I can run Witcher 3 on Ultra, so I don't know why this not graphically intense game is destroying me. Those woodcutters were no slouches in a fight with prisoners, Bar says, coughing. I've seen weaker man in Warden, and I think this group realizes their idea of staying here is a pretty bad one. You want me to recruit them? I'll bet we'll need all the fighters we can get. I've got a suspicion you like humans more than any other Varl alive, Spar says, chuckling. Gilly starts coughing and wheezing for air. And so we spoke, and so we spoke. Oh, here we go. A large group of clansmen from Bindle has stopped. Gasps and whispers among them. What's the problem now, you ask, breaking into their circle and finding a couple protectively holding a bundled baby. It's a curse, an omen, the old man says. The child's been replaced, changed. Never seen anything like it. You wouldn't know a thing about this, Varl, but they do. Points at the couple, and others nod, a few women holding their children tighter. Maybe the darkness did it. Maybe they have dark secrets. It's a sad, hard thing to accept, but either the babe dies or we all suffer fiercely. Show me the kid. The father hesitates before pulling the swaddling open. Your experience with human children is minimal, but this looks like just any other baby. Look at the head, someone shouts. You lean down and see feathers. Over the years, small tufts of pale down feathers. The kind that you remember seeing on the neck and under the wings of Uranix. If it's an omen, it's a good one. No one harms a child. The mother starts weeping and thanking you. Little croaker, you mumble, and the father smiles. That's what I call him. Maybe the gods aren't. You walk off before he can finish, putting on your sunglasses, leaving an explosion in your wake. So guys, don't look at explosions. Several ravens report a large hole in the ground nearby. There are strange marks all around it, one says. Some look fresh. Others look like they've been there as long as the mountains. Fire looks up. This hole have smooth sides? About as deep as a Varl? Yes, the men nod and Spar grunts. Don't make me beat some answers out of you, old man. I didn't say anything because there isn't much to say. You know? Spar says, wheezing. I've seen a few holes like that in other places in the world. One had a bag of jewels buried right in the center. Everyone starts getting excited. Another one, Spar says louder, fell away into a pit of adders. Heard a man die a more painful death in that one than anything on the battlefield. The buzz of excitement dies. Let's check it out! It's as described, big, deep, surrounded by scrawlings in the surrounding rock, and disturbing. Someone get in there now! Shoving turns into fighting, and soon a dozen ravens fall into the pit. You take pride in their quick reaction, forming a tight ring guarding each other's back. When no snakes appear, they start looking around for anything of value. Only one fighter finds anything, an old clasp, and gives it to you as you haul him out. Well, let's look at this clasp of him. Okay, I can't. What do you guys think about my, let's call it the Ivan Juno maternal love student theory? Did he bring her back and cause the darkness? Did he skip the pet? What the shit is happening?
I always respected Big Lighter the Builder, but if he made those caves we went through, well, I'd have killed him myself.
What shit is happening here? Am I getting graphical lag? Or is this literally what the world looks like now? Is that the fucking darkness? I don't know what's happening. Supposed to be touching things? I don't know what to do. Okay, it's a game bug. Well, maybe I can just resume my last save. Just hopefully quite soon. Nope, it's the same one. I'm at the same place.
I always respected Big Lighter the Builder, but if he made those caves we went through, well, I'd have killed him myself.
This seems very bad. I mean, obviously I gotta figure this out.